Hey there, y'all. Scavenger Review here. And yes, I did say y'all because I am a southern boy, not a northern boy. And I moved to this damned accursed state because my family hates me. But that's not what I'm talking about today. I'm talking about Dead Space. I love Dead Space. I actually have a really long history with it. Sorry, I'm walking uphill, so... Anyways, though. I have a really long history with it, actually. Get this, never played them. I mean, no, that's not true. Alright, so when I got my PS3, it was basically an uncle of mine, like a distant, not distant relative, but alternate relative, or whatever you want to call him. Well, he got me Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2, and Ratchet and Clank: A Crack in Time. I was 14, so like, I'm not gonna lie, it was not interesting to me at all. I was like, I'll play the scary game sometime else. I want to play Ratchet and Clank. And boy, did I make the right decision, because Ratchet and Clank rocks. Well, so does Dead Space. That's what I'm talking about. Whew. Well, ever since then, and when I got them, my mom, I love you, but you kind of just ruin everything, man. No, not really. But, it is very pretty out here, though. I'll give it that. But my hand is fucking freezing right now. I really wish I had gloves or something, because I'm just holding my hand out to hold the phone. Anyways, though, like I said, walking uphill. Anyways, though, my mom took one look at the Dead Space boxes, looked at the ratings, and looked up a trailer, and they were out. It actually started as her putting them on top of the fridge and saying that she would play them on her own to check them out, and if she decided that they were okay, then they were okay. Well, guess how long that took? Forever, because she never played it. And I'm gonna switch perspectives, so you're welcome. This is gonna be like, holy fuck, my hand actually hurts, it's so cold. Anyways, though, fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, that never happened. She never played Dead Space. She, kept saying, oh, I'll get to it. And then she just told me, like, carte blanche, you can take the games back. So I took the games to GameStop. I took the games to GameStop and traded them out for something else. I don't know, maybe a different Ratchet and Clank. Whew, I'm tired. Who knew physical exercise for once would leave you winded? Well, I really need this anyways. Well, anyways, though, fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, I traded them back out for different games and never got them. And then, a few years later, I actually did end up getting Dead Space again. I got it, and I played through them, and this was maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago, something like that. And I played through them, and I actually have videos on them. You can look it up. I titled it something's extremely generic. I should have gave it a unique title, but it's just like, Dead Space 1 through 3 review or something like that. And it's actually split up into 2 videos. Because my phone at the time processed it as 2 videos. Well, what was I talking about? Oh, well, I played the Dead Space remake this year, and it is amazing. Like, seriously, as a Dead Space fan, technically, I want to start heading back, but technically a long-time fan, but not really, because I just explained all the stuff I just talked about, how I was not a long-time fan. It is how you do a remake. Like, seriously. It only improves. It changes a lot of stuff. For instance, Isaac has a voice, and they also did the Spider-Man thing and changed his face. Now, I don't mind that much. I really don't like it in Spider-Man, but I don't mind it as much in Dead Space, because you never even see Isaac's face in the first Dead Space game until, like, the very end. Which, if you're me, you barely even remember the ending every time you get there. I don't know why, it just won't stick in my head. But Isaac talks now, and he takes his helmet off now, you know? He's got more of a personality than, you know, just standing there. He just stands there in, like, every cutscene, and every, like, thing, and just looks directly at the person, you know? Whew, I should have started the video going downhill. This is much easier. Anyways, though, he's got, like, a character now. And my favorite Isaac, look, I don't care what you guys say about Dead Space 3. Dead Space 3 is bad. Oh, blah, blah, blah. It's not scary. Dead Space 3 Isaac is the best Isaac. Because fuck you and fuck your marker. I don't care. I love Dead Space 3 Isaac. And just Dead Space 3 in general. Is it the best Dead Space? I don't know. But I love Dead Space 3 in general. Well, something. Oh, the Dead Space remake is perfect. It takes an already good game and makes it better. It improves the air controls and stuff like that. It improves the, you know, voice, and it's incredible. Not incredible, but per se, but it's impressive just how much giving Isaac a voice doesn't change anything. It's weird because, like, I don't know, I guess just that's a credit, like a testament to the second and third game's writing. Yeah. Because he is so in line with the second and third game that you could play the remake and then play 2, the original one, and then play 3, and it'd feel consistent. So it is just a testament to the writing, even, you know, of the second and third. Well, no, I guess it's a testament to writing to the first game. Well, the remake. God, okay. It is a testament to the writing of the remake because they have him in the remake fit into the first game so perfectly and fit it, like, coincide and be consistent with the second and third game. So they're retroactively, you know, fitting him in to something he never actually went into. I don't know, I just think it's cool. The combat's pretty much the same, the gameplay's pretty much the same. They do a few things. Alright, so this is, like, just a person, like this is just a personal opinion of mine, but it'll kind of come down to how you personally like to experience things. So, I mentioned that in the remake, I mentioned that in the original, Isaac just stands there a lot. He doesn't say anything, not a single word. He'll, like, you know, not scream, but, like, make grunts, and he'll, like, you know, a few times and stuff like that, but he does not speak. And that, you know, can turn some people off. Well, during, like, a scary scene, like, alright, the specific scene that I'm going to compare is when you go to get the captain's rig, and you're introduced to the bats for the first time. They're not called bats, but that's what I call them. Anyways, though, in the original, you walk into, like, the room, and there's another room inside that room that the captain's rig is in. And then before you can go in, one of the bats swoops down and turns the captain into a necromorph. And you, as the player, just stand there like, you know, holy shit. And you're just watching that. And, like, it's, you know, as you're the player, but you're also Isaac, and Isaac is also just standing there just watching that happen. You know, and he's probably, like, shitting bricks. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, that echo. I hope that picked up on the camera. Anyways, what the hell? I don't know. Anyway, so in the new one, he goes into the room that's inside the room, gets the rig off of the captain's back. Well, he doesn't. He tries to get the rig off the captain's back. A bat swoops down and like turns the captain into a necromorph, like right on top of you. And it's like this very directed cutscene. It's a like directed horror versus being horror that you just watch happen. And both are viable, definitely, because, I mean, for instance, in the original, when the captain is getting turned into necromorph, you know what you can do? Just look the fuck away. You know? You can just look away, or if you're an experienced player like me, you can like start setting up and getting ready and getting in position, you know. You know what's gonna happen and stuff like that. Whereas with the cutscene, it's something that happens to you like against your will, which does, you know, definitely fit the theme of the game. It's like, you know, horrible things happening to you against your will. But sorry, I heard like a random noise. I do live out in the country. Anyways, though, I don't know. I think I like the old one better, but I like that Isaac talks now. You know, but I wish you could just kind of stand there. I do think all the new cutscenes are pretty and nice and fancy and all that. Sure, definitely, but there's just some type of charm to the old one, you know? Not that the new ones are bad. They're definitely not bad. They're just, I would say, if you were like a true fan, you know, and not to gatekeep, that sounds gatekeepy. I mean, like, if you were really interested, I'm gonna turn around. If you were really interested in delving into this, like, franchise, experience them both, and in the order that they came out, I would say. Play Dead Space, as in the PS3, Dead Space 2, Dead Space 3, and then try the Dead Space remake. I would say do it that way. But if you are, you know, more like a casual interest, and it's like, hey, I just might pick this up, because that's absolutely fine. This isn't a video about that. I've been wanting to make a video about it, but for Wolfenstein, for instance, I have only played. That's not true. I am already lying to you. Sorry, my hand's getting tired. If you can tell, the camera's like slowly starting to drop. Well, my hand's not tired. My hand's fucking cold. Anyways, though, I've only played Wolfenstein 2 to completion. I have played Wolfenstein The Old Blood and Wolfenstein Youngblood, a little bit of each. But Wolfenstein 2, I played to completion, and it was actually my first Wolfenstein, and it fucking rules. Well, same thing with the Dead Space remake. If you're like just going to try out one game, I'd say definitely get the Dead Space remake first. It's the newest one, it's the flashiest one, and it's the, you know, if you don't like, you know, if you're just a casual person getting in for your first time, you don't really care about the, you know, more whatever intricacies of blah blah blah. So definitely get, like, they're both games. Get both games is what I'm saying. But not everybody even has a PS3 anymore. A lot of people gave them away, traded them in, yada yada. I really had to piss. Yeah. The Dead Space remake is perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's everything that was hard to figure out is intuitive now. The air controls that used to suck are great now. The silent protagonist, if you didn't like that, well, he talks now. And if you thought Isaac was ugly, I guess, well, he's got a different face now. Oh. And quick little side note on Spider-Man, I fucking hate that. I know they changed it to more look like the voice actor, but it's not even remotely the same dude. And they just changed him to be younger. And the reason I liked the PS4 Spider-Man was because he was older. It was finally like, thank God we're not getting teenager Peter Parker yet again. You know? I don't know, bro. That's just me. But this isn't a video about that. This is a video about Dead Space. And I am signing out because I'm extremely cold. My fingers are numb. And I have to piss. And I hate it here. Scavenger reviews on Instagram and obviously on YouTube. Give me a follow, give me a like, whatever you want. If you think I'm a dumbass and you want to disagree with all of my concepts, I mean not concepts, well concepts I guess, points though, do so. Like I would love to actually talk to someone, you know, like debate with someone. You know, I'm as long as you respect me, I respect you. You know, you call me a dumbass, I'll call you a dumbass back. But if you, like, you know, actually, like, come at my points, you know, don't come at me, come at my points, you know, then I'll totally, you know, talk to you, man. But, yeah, scavenger reviews on Instagram, scavenger reviews on here, and that's about it as far as socials. I mean, like, I have other ones, but they're not related to this channel, so I will see you guys later. Scavenger reviews out as much, you know, as many times as I can say that, I guess. Peace out.